This time we'll try to talk about the differences in a proper tabular format, deep dive from the pointer perspective. So if we talk about from an access perspective, right? So in a private, what's happening in a public blockchain? So this column is for the public blockchain, and the second one is for the private blockchain. So in case of a public blockchain, in case of access, it says that in this type of blockchain, anybody can read, write, and participate in a blockchain. Hence, it is permissionless blockchain. It is public to everyone. In case of a private blockchain, in case of access, it says in this type of blockchain, read and write is done upon invitation. Hence, it is a permission blockchain. Network actors don't know each other. Decentralized versus centralized. A public blockchain is decentralized. A private blockchain is more of centralized. Order of magnitude. The order of magnitude of public blockchain is lesser than that of private blockchain as it is lighter and provides transactional throughput. The order of magnitude is more compared to the public blockchain. Native token, it is present in case of a public blockchain and not necessary in case of a private blockchain. It's not mandatory, but in case of a public blockchain, it is. Speed, it is much more slower. It is faster in case of a private blockchain. Transactions per second are lesser in a public blockchain. Transactions per second is more as compared to a public blockchain in case of a private blockchain. Security, a public network is more secure due to the decentralization and active participation. Due to the higher number of nodes in the network, it is clearly impossible for bad actors to attack the system and gain control over the consensus network. Whereas a private blockchain is more prone to hacks, risk and data breaches, manipulation. It is easy for bad actors to endanger the entire network, hence it is less secure. In case of energy consumption, a public blockchain consumes more energy than a private blockchain as it requires a significant amount of electrical resources to function and achieve network consensus. Whereas in case of a private blockchain, it consumes a lot less energy and power. Consensus algorithm, some are proof of work, proof of stake, proof of burn, proof of space in case of a public blockchain. Whereas proof of elapsed time, Raft, Istanbul, PFT can be only used in case of private blockchain. Attacks in a public blockchain, no one knows who each validator is, and this increases the risk of potential collision or a 51% attack or a group of miners whose control is more than 50% of the network computing power. In a private blockchain, there is no chance of miner collision. Each validator is known and they have suitable credentials to be a part of the network. Effect perspective, potential to disrupt current business model through disintermediation. There is a lower infrastructure cost in case of public blockchain. No need to maintain servers or systems admins radically, hence reducing the cost of creating and running decentralized application. Whereas in case of a private blockchain, reduces transaction costs and data redundancies and replace the legacy systems, simplifying documents handling and getting rid of semi-annual compliance mechanisms. Examples for public blockchain are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, Zcash, Dash, Litecoin, Stellar. In case of a public private blockchain, R3, EWF for energy, B3I for insurance costs, R3 for banks. So this is a deep dive difference between a private blockchain and a public blockchain from a tabular perspective. And that is something you need to remember anytime.